So I want you to make a list today, but before I tell you what that list is, I got a simple question I want to ask you. Who do you think can have more of an impact on your life? Let's just say you have the best mentor in the world that you get to choose. Anybody, pick them. Pat, I'd love to have you as a mentor. Maybe Tony, maybe Elon. Pick whoever you think is the best mentor for you. And imagine if you have this person in your life. And simultaneously, you have 5 negative people in your life, okay? So 1 incredible mentor and 5 absolutely negative people in your life. Who do you think wins? I'm being serious. Who do you think wins? Do you think even with those 5 negative people in your life and this 1 incredible mentor, do you think you're still going to end up winning? Who's more powerful? You see, there's this whole notion that people think if I had this incredible mentor, Pat, I'm going to kill it in life, even with the 5 negative people in my life. It's not how it works. See, it doesn't work that way. Those 5 negative people have way more influence on your life than that 1 incredible mentor. And here's why. Think about these people that are super successful. How many people you think have worked with them directly? Think about it. How many people you think Elon has touched? How many people you think Steve touched? Gates has touched? Tony's touched? How many people you think they've touched? How come not all of them became successful? They're incredible mentors, aren't they? Why is that? See, because even the most ridiculous mentor in the world can't stop those 5 negative people that steal all the dreams from your mind and from your heart. They don't have that kind of influence. So that negative cousin of yours that calls you bitching all the time, you got to stop picking up his calls. That friend of yours that's always spreading gossip to you about everybody's personal life, you got to stop picking up her calls. That best friend of yours from high school who thinks rich people are greedy and they suck, she is sucking all your dreams out of you and you don't even know it. You know what it's like? Here's what it's like. A negative person is like a virus. You never know where you got the flu from. You never know where you got the cold from. But you do have the cold and you do have the flu. And unless if you figure out who that person is you're shaking hands with, they went like this and then she shook your hand or he shook your hand, you'll never know where that virus comes from. Today in your life, there are a handful of people that are ruining you from winning big. Before you become a millionaire, you first must cut your expenses. You don't need a $200 a month budget on cigarettes, $400 a month on coffee. You probably have $1,000 of wasted money you spend on every month that you got to stop wasting money on. That's expenses. And you probably have a handful of friends, cousins, relatives that you can't stop picking up their calls, that you must stop picking up their calls. And so the list is 5 people in your life that you know who they are and you're afraid of speaking to them. Stop speaking to them because they're friends, they're relatives. Make a list and stop talking to them and see what happens to your life. I know it's hard to do. Very few will do it, but that's why only few people end up making it big in life. And then if you do that, maybe very soon an incredible mentor will show up into your life and is willing to pour into you because you finally have decided to cut your expenses. I hope you do that. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Love you. Have a great week.